All right. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. That was the opener from the Sapphire Blue Notes. And as doing this evening, first of all, you guys have asked for this topic. Okay. Some of the topics that I do is based upon what everybody wants. So after I sat down and I looked at it, I said, okay, we had a lot of the young ladies that came in and had suggestions. They said, Queen, can you go ahead and do a topic of men cheating? Okay, so the topic of this evening came from the viewers. So I'm hoping that Mary and Allison and all of the young ladies that was on the Facebook, as well as Twitter and TikTok, this is your topic. So I'm gonna try to do my best to talk about this topic in reference to who does cheating better or worse, whatever the case may be, men or women. Okay, now before I get into tonight's program, I want you guys to know I will be back on for both Thursdays and Sundays. I will be coming back slowly for surely for Thursdays and Sundays. So it's been a while, and I know that people are saying, "Oh, she's back." So actually, I had to go through a little bit of a personal issues that was going on, and the reason why I have on this mask is because I got dental surgery. Yeah, the queen got to go through dental surgery. So I'll be wearing this for about another month or so. Hopefully only a month. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so again, this is the Queen of Radio, a touch of reality. Go ahead, click like and subscribe. Click like and subscribe, and we also will be introducing 7 new channels. Yeah, I got to do this full time for a while, guys, so I can start getting the band in order. I got a lot of things on the plate. I got books and other projects that will be needing my assistance. So we hope that everybody can support us or support me in the journey, as well as moving on some of these other channels. We got another channel called the Queen Bees, where it's basically strictly for the movement. everybody has been asking me over and over and over again, what about, Grandmaster Jay, and what am I doing in reference to the Grandmaster Jay situation from behind the scenes? Well, those videos will be posted on the Queen V. And I got, actually, if you go there and click like and subscribe, you'll see that there's already 5 videos that's up there already. So, what we're going to be introducing, I had to invent something for the movement. Not the station. I don't want this to be confusing for anyone. The station was not just built for Grandmaster Jay. It's basically built for the entire movement. So, anybody that is interested in helping our Black people to succeed in getting fair justice for us all, then that's what that channel is for. I had to basically take that type of information and the contents off of this channel, because this channel is more about entertainment. Comedians will be bringing on comedians, we'll be bringing on musicians, we will be bringing on people of the entertainment. And so we felt like anything that's revolutionary, or anything that has to do with the movement, it should be in its own lane. And so, that's where we had to actually physically sit down. We had to physically sit down and make a conscious decision on how we were going to do that. So we put that on its own channel and in its own lane. Now, getting into the groove of tonight's show. Before I like I said, starting over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be starting over the next 2 weeks, I should say. There will be cooking shows. I want to give you guys the layup for the shows that are coming your way. You guys have asked to see more of me, and I want to say thank you. So don't forget to click like and subscribe, and make sure, don't forget now, make sure that you give the thumbs up. I know you love what I do, but the thing is, you got to show YouTube that you want to see more of the Queen of Radio within the roster, within their rotation there. So by you giving thumbs up, that's basically what you're saying to YouTube, more so than it is saying it to me. So, and with that being said, I appreciate it. Over the next, like I said again, over the next, well, no, I gotta say this. I gotta say this differently. Over the next month, let me say this. Over the next month, there's going to be about 9 videos that will be done by the Queen of Radio per week. I'm going in the process of being under contract. They have asked me to do more content. They've asked me to do more. And so I said, well, wait a minute, this is going to turn into a full-time job, at least for a little bit anyway. So starting with I can't say the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have to say the next month, because the next 2 weeks I will be doing my work behind the scenes in reference to Kentucky and Grandmaster Jay. I'm not going, and like I said again, that content will not be on this channel. I have put Grandmaster Jay videos in his lane. What I did was I created a lane for the movement. And a touch of reality with the Queen of Radio. This is not the lane to be focusing on the movement. The movement needs its own lane. And I had already said, in order for Jay to be in front of people, that is, first of all, he don't have enough people that know him. That's the first thing. So what I have said to him, I said, you're going to have to get in front of people that actually know of you and what your purpose is about. You were not doing that in the past. You were, everything was pretty much scrambled. So what I did was I took the Queen V legal defense team, made a channel for them, and not, like I said again, it's not just for Grandmaster Jay, it's for anybody that is talking about the movement. So we got 5 new videos. You guys asked me about the part 2 of the peekaboo, Sheba with the peekaboo. That will not be on this channel. Matter of fact, it's going to be on April the 10th. It's going to be on April the 10th at 7 o'clock on the Queen Bee channel. So if you come here, if you come here, it's not going to be on. But if you go to the Queen Bee's channel, you will see exactly 5 videos about the material in reference to Grandmaster Jay. And that is the channel where you can keep up with all of the wonderful things that will be going on for him, as well as any other revolutionary type group. It could be the Black Panthers, it could be Huey Gun Club or whatever. That's what that channel was designed for. It was designed for that type of content. And so I say again, um, please stop emailing me talking about, well, where is your material on Grandmaster Jay? Now, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this, but I have put Grandmaster Jay and that type of contents in that lane. And yes, we still love him. I mean, we all still love him. But the thing is, we got to put him in a audience, in front of an audience that will love him and appreciate what it is he's trying to accomplish. Okay, so with that being said, let me move on to the contents of tonight's program. I got a lot that I have on. See, I always keep my notes because I'm an organized person, y'all. I don't feel like I don't want to waste my time, and I'm not going to waste somebody else's time with with tomfoolery. See, everything I do, I try to be on point, and I try to make everything interesting from the beginning of the video to the end. So let's get it on. Like I said before, you are the ones that asked for this topic tonight. I didn't ask for this. So I had Allison. I had a young lady by the name of Allison Mary. I think Konisha, if I'm saying that correctly. They came off of Facebook and TikTok. They asked me, they said, Queen, we actually ran across your video by accident. Well, I don't know how to take that accident, but they claimed that they were watching my video with somebody else, at somebody else's house. And they said, well, we need some help with men. And I said, what do you mean you need help with men? They said, well, I want you to talk about men cheating. And I said, well, if I do a topic about men cheating, I'm going to have to also discuss women cheating. Okay, I see this is a fair platform. I can't just sit up here and bang men, because women are just as responsible for cheating as men are. So I made that very clear to her, and her group is, I believe these are the young people that is asking for this topic. Okay, so I said, you're asking me for my experience. I'm hoping, because that's the only thing I can give you. My experiences does not come out of a book. My experience come through my life teaching about men and women. As a matter of fact, the Queen has written a book back in 2020 when everything was supposedly been shut down because of the whole COVID thing. And again, y'all, I'm wearing this mask because I'm going through surgery. I got mouth surgery that I have to do. So I'm going to keep saying that throughout the video, because people come in late. People don't know how to come in on time for nothing. So I have to make that clear. The reason why I'm wearing the mask is because I got dental surgery that's coming up. And so you guys are just going to have to get used to seeing me with this damn thing on my face. Not that I want to, because, I love to talk. But anyway, this young group of young ladies says, well, Queen, we're having a problem in our relationship with these men. And she said to me, she says, my guy is cheating on me. I said, oh, okay, that's, and I guess she was looking for me to have a certain type of reaction or something. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you and your girlfriends, I said, why don't you and your girlfriends come on and be in the trenches? You don't have to come on into the chat room. Actually, the chat room is basically for my vets, the ones who've been following me since day one. And I just became regular on the YouTube channel. I've had my YouTube channel ever since 2010. I just never used it. It had, how you have something on the shelf and it's been sitting there all that damn time and you just decided to use it. I was planning on using it, but see, life took a toll. When you get caught up in life, everyday problems, you just don't have the time for it. And so now that we are getting more into the YouTube, because people are making this their full-time job. And so I said, well, hell, I like to talk and I like to teach people. So let me maybe I should reconsider about getting on YouTube and using my YouTube channel. Actually, my YouTube channel was sitting up on the shelf collecting dust. And so when I started doing, when Blog Talk Radio, see, I was the spokesperson for Blog Talk Radio. And when Blog Talk Radio took off, um, I had to find another platform in order for my people to find me. And so now it's YouTube for a little bit of a time, but I still have plans on having my own network at the end of this. I'm going to use the YouTube platform in order to build up my streams, because like I said, that's the reason. See, everything I do, folks, is for a reason. It's not just to be doing something just to be doing something. So right now I'm in the process of going full time with YouTube. And to give you a breakdown, of my, see, three of the channels will not be live. The ones that will not be live is the Sapphire Blue Notes. They will not be live. The only time you will see a video on that channel is when the band is getting ready to perform in a city near you, and you guys will be very much aware as to where the band will be playing and who we will be opening up for. And also on that channel, you will see live interviews with the old heads, like, which we're pushing it. Oh yeah, Bootsy Collins and George Clinton. We're trying to bring them onto the platform. They will be on the Sapphire Blue Notes channel because that's strictly about music. Every now and then we will do a video for the travel channel. We have a travel channel and we have a money making channel. So those will not be full time, part of the full time. What's going to be part of the full time for the Queen is going to be this channel, which is the Queen of Radio, and we're still going to be on Sundays and Thursdays. We're not going to miss a beat on our Sundays and Thursdays group. However, we're going to be adding the Queen Bee on Thursdays and Sundays as well. The only difference is we're going to do 7 o'clock. We're going to do 7 o'clock for the Queen of Radio, and then at 9 o'clock we're going to switch over to the other channel for you guys to get all about the movement, and you're going to see about Jay and what's going on behind the scenes of Grandmaster Jay on my end. And anything else he would have to come up on the platform and discuss it, anything different from his end. So that's what that's going to be about. So that's why it's very, very important for you to click, like, and subscribe. Okay. Now let's get down with the get down. First we're gonna use. I'm looking at my cat. My cat is starting to aggravate me, and I'm about to like throw a mouse pad at him or something. But anyway, he's trying. My boy cat is trying to distract me because he's just doing all kind of goofy things. But anyway, let me get back on point here. As I was saying, let's go back to Will and Jada Pinkett. Okay, we need to go back to Will and Jada Pinkett, because actually we're going to be using them as a prime thing in this thing tonight. Now, what a lot of people don't know, how Chris Rock winded up in the news right now. The biggest story in the news right now is Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Okay, well, a lot of people, and see, y'all know I'm nosy as hell. What I'm gonna tell you what I saw. Jada took it upon herself to give Will a hand signal. She gave him a hand signal from her lap to tell him to go attack Chris Rock. So if anybody needed to press, if they should ever get to the point of they're still saying, well, Chris Rock doesn't want to press charges against Will Smith. But if they ever decide that they want to press charges, they need to press charges against Jada. Because Jada gave him a hand signal to go handle that. Now, and I got to comment. I was watching Ricky Smiley, and it was another person It was Ricky Smiley. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think. It was Ricky Smiley, and because Ricky Smiley made a very, very valid point. He said, you should not let somebody test your manhood. That whole slapping situation. He slapped him. He kind of, we call it a pimp slap. And then I saw the comment, I saw the videotape that was made with Joe Brown. And you know what? Joe Brown, he used to have his own TV show. And that's another person who we're going to be inviting onto the Queen of Radio platform. Mr. Joe Brown, we're going to be inviting him onto the platform because he has a barbecue sauce that he is trying to promote. And I will, when he comes on, I will have that link for you. But anyway, the thing is, what I loved about Ricky, Will was he was out of place, and he could have found a better way in order to deal with that. Now, nobody should get that angry to the point where they want to hit somebody. Okay. Will could, now when he noticed that Jada was not happy about Chris making a joke, all she had to do was say, wait a minute, hold on. See, this is where you have to be that special message in your man's ear. You got to say, look, wait a minute, player, before you go up there making a fool out yourself, why don't you wait until the show is over with and then bring Chris Rock to the side and find out if did he intentionally know about Jada was being so. See, first of all, this whole matter with Will and Chris Rock, this started at the other award show many years ago when he first talked about it. And I see, if Will had such a problem with that situation, he should have nipped that shit in the bud then. Why would you wait 5 and 6 years later before you decide that you're going to be all bent out of shape over some little funky comment that didn't, because the joke was so whacked. Y'all know that joke was whacked. That joke was so whacked that it wasn't even funny. Okay? So why are you getting so bent out of shape over a comment? And then I hate to be blunt about it, y'all, but Jada Pinkett is not even worth fighting for. She ain't worth fighting for. And some people may agree and some people may disagree, and that's okay. You are entitled. But let me say this. Jada, I wish it's too bad that I couldn't at that award show, because after that show, I would have beat the brakes off of Jada. Jada started that bullshit. She started that shit on her own and her own accord. And so I'd have been like, bitch, what the hell is wrong with you? I said, it's bad enough. It's bad enough that she done made a fool out of Will for his entire, she done already had her interviews. First of all, let me tell you, who was it that said it best? Y'all remember Maya Angelou? Y'all remember when Maya Angelou said, when somebody shows you who they really are, believe them. Okay? Because number one, you cannot make a person love you. That's number one. Okay? You can't make a person love you. And second of all, you need to learn how to love yourself before you can call yourself loving somebody else. Because otherwise, you're going to get up what they call an entanglement. Y'all heard the word. You're going to get yourself up in an entanglement that's going to be hard to get out of. Now, let's take this all the way back. I mentioned this before. Jada had mentioned that she was never in love with Will. She mentioned that on several, not just one video, but she mentioned that on several videos. She tried to tell Will Smith that he could never be compared to Tupac. Now, I don't know what Tupac was to her, or whether he didn't, or wasn't in between. But if a woman, and see, this is the problem with our men sometimes. See, our men get so caught up in their feelings and their emotions that they don't hear the truth. And she was very blatant with it with her interviews. And she also said in past interviews that the only reason why she married Will Smith was because she was pregnant. That was the only reason. And see, that's even a worse reason to marry somebody if you're not content with being with that person. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I am so against. I am so against cheating. I'm sorry. I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion. Now, I feel like if you can't be faithful to the man or the woman that you call yourself being in love with, then you're really not in love. And you guys shouldn't be wasting each other's time. If you're gonna sit up there and want to go and have multiple partners and people to sleep with, then stay single. That way you don't have to come home to nobody. You ain't got to worry about coming home to somebody and somebody helping to take care of you or you take care of them. Because what you're going to do is you're going to make yourself miserable while making this other person miserable. And is that really fair? If I know for a fact that you don't love me, then why the hell am I here? If I can't, if we can't see, the Bible says, I'm finna start preaching, y'all. The Bible says that in order for you to be in a beautiful equal relationship, you got to be equally yoked. You got to be able to come to that surface. You got to be able to bring to that table. You got to bring to that table the same amount of quality that you guys both can share with each other. Because if you don't, what is the purpose of it? What is the purpose of being in a relationship that you know that you don't love that person? I can see that. To me, that's just stupidity. That's straight up stupidity with me. So, but anyway, I got some oh yeah, guys, if you are in the trenches, if you are on the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, please come ahead and come into the trenches. I mean, come out of the trenches, I should say. Come out of the trenches and come on into the chat room. I would like to chop it up with you. I'll chop it up with you at the end of my presentation. Right now, I'm on the roll as far as the title of the video. But anyway, like I said again, you guys asked for this, so let me give you the truth as I see fit for it. Now, and if you do, and by the way, anybody that wants me to do a topic of discussion, please email me at atorclass101@gmail.com, and I will make sure that I put it on my list of topics to talk about. Because right now I got topics that will go all the way up to July. Yeah, I got topics that's all the way in July. So if there is a topic that you want the queen to discuss, please email me at atorclass101@gmail.com. Okay. Getting back to the cheating here. Jada not only had an affair with Austin, she had a lot more affairs that y'all are not paying attention to. Jada had more affairs than a little bit. This is the reason why I said that she's a hoe. She's a hoe. Matter of fact, she's a household. And if anybody go and tell her that I said that she's a household, I'll say it again to her. You're a household. Okay, because you done sat up here and fucked up this man's life. Okay, you done fucked up this man's life. You saw that he was weak, and then they said that I've been hearing rumors that he's gay. I don't know. I'm not going to put that out on Will. I don't know if Will is gay or not, but regardless of whether his sexual preferences are, he still is one of the top actors in the business. And see, Jada can't say that. Jada don't really have anything under her belt that she can really say that she is worthy of anything. She came there empty-handed, and so the problem with Will and his personality, Will feels like, and see, this is the problem. Will is the type of man that feels like money can buy you anything. No, honey. Money cannot buy you everything. Money cannot buy you a person that really supposed to love you. And if Will was my best friend, Will Smith could not be my best friend without me sitting him down saying, look here, bro, let me holler at you for a minute, player. Let me holler at you for a minute. I think what you need to do, you need to start loving yourself and forget the fact that, okay, your kids are old enough to understand that mommy and daddy can't be together for whatever reason. It don't make no sense for you to be for you to get your revenge. And then she'd already told you you're not gonna ever make it. You're not gonna ever be the quality of a man with her that Tupac was to her. So look. If that had been me, I said, okay, well, I tell you what, you little stank heifer. I said, I tell you what, before you finish that sentence, okay, I would have had her shit packed. I'd have said, I'm gonna pay for you to go somewhere for a year, okay? I'm gonna pay somebody to come get your ass. Y'all remember the movie that Tyler Perry did with the Diary of a Mad Black Woman? Oh, baby, baby, I'd have had that van when she told me that I didn't measure up to her standards. I'd have had that van parked out with the U-Haul. I'd said, now, bitch, go wherever the hell you going because you're not going to fuck up my life no more. Now, as far as them little raunchy ass, retarded ass kids of theirs, we'd have had to go to court in order to divide on where they going to stay. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't sit up and you don't blatantly up and say, oh, well, you're not worthy of me. You're not worthy of me, so let me go ahead. Okay, well, if I'm not worthy of you, let me tell you something, honey. I'm gonna always love me first. Understand that? And see, Will Smith has a problem with that. He doesn't understand that you got to love yourself before you can love somebody else. You don't put self-preservation is key, baby. And see, your job is not to please her. Okay, it's not your job to please no one. And see, this is where self-esteem comes in at. If your self-esteem is so low, that you can't see that somebody all over you, then you are really you. We have to put you in prayer. I'm pretty sure that Will Smith has somebody in his life because Jada has really, really done controlled damage to this man. This man has been what Will feels is that money can buy him. First of all, that's the mistake. Will feels like your love can be bought with money. You can't buy love with money, honey. The love can't. Don't you know? If we could buy love with money, do you have any idea how many brothers I would have knocking at my door right now? If money could buy love, do you know how many? Ooh, child, I'll be the classic hoe for real. Don't judge me. If money could buy love, oh yeah, I'll be the biggest hoe in town. But I know damn well you can't buy love. Love has to come naturally. Okay. Now let's get on with alopecia. Okay. Now we already know we know that Jada had already gave Will the hand signal to go up there and attack Chris Rock. And when they play the tape back, they'll see that she did something with her two fingers and she patted down. So that was some type of signal. And see, another thing before I move on, Will Smith needs to have a sister. I wrote a book about bad women. I wrote a book called Pocket Girlfriends. And see, people were assuming that I was talking about that a man should have what it means is they thought the meaning of pocket girlfriend was to have somebody to have an affair with. No, pocket girlfriend is what we used to do back in the old days. I'm gonna see for all of my old school players. I want y'all to pay attention to this, and y'all probably remember this. Now, see, these new kids don't know about this, but you old heads know what I'm about to say. Back in the day, when we were coming up, and y'all can tell me if this is true. When we were back in the day, anytime you fuck with my brother, okay, and you break my brother's heart, if I'm his sister, I'm gonna go whoop your ass. Y'all remember that? And it goes the same flavor with if you got a baby sister and some dude and some guy broke her heart, oh, that dude was gonna get his ass whooped. We were gonna go find him. We were gonna go find him and tear some new brakes off of him. Y'all remember how we used to do back in the day? Y'all remember that? And so the same flavor is meant for today. You see, Will would need to have a sister. I'm talking about a blood sibling of a sister. A sister that can sit him down and say, "Look here, bro. Look here, bro. Let me holler at you for a minute, player. I love you as my brother, but this bitch is playing you." Okay? And then I would, and not only would I tell him that she playing him, he would have done an old fashioned move that was done by us in the old days. We would hire a private. See, Will got money. You see, Will got money. So Will is able to hire a private investigator to follow her around to get the scoop on what the hell she's doing. Because let me tell you something. Who now the question is posing, and I'm gonna come to that in a minute. But before I come to that, I got to tell you this about alopecia. Okay. For the ones who do not know what alopecia is, I'm gonna break this down for you so y'all will fully know. Alopecia is something that causes the hair to stop growing in certain spots. Now, this is caused by a couple of things. Alopecia is caused by the circulation of the nerves in your hair at the end of your hair follicles to stop growing, because you are a person who have worn wigs, you are a person who have colored your hair where you burnt it off, or you are a person who wear hair pieces. And see, I'm gonna tell you something. I had experienced that little thing. See, matter of fact, I had a bald spot, and see, this actually comes with women in their 50s and up. Really, it's more so with women in their 50s and up who used to wear wigs and hair pieces and all this other stuff on your hair. And so I used to wear a lot of wigs when I had to hit the stage. You would see me in a lot of different wigs, and when I had to do Grandma Bounce for the band, I had to wear a gold colored wig, and I had to wear that what they call a stocking cap. Well, see, if you wear that stuff, anytime you wear that makeup, and they also have makeup for the hair to keep your hair in place for a certain look when you're in front of a camera. And I know about this because this is all a part of the entertainment business. Alopecia is when the burning of the nerves in your hair follicles are falling out or burning off because you used to wear wigs, you used to wear stocking caps, you used to wear you used to have your hair colored or dyed or whatever. So anybody who has had that within their career wearing a lot of what they call hair makeup, you're gonna get alopecia. Okay, we all didn't had it. I didn't have it at the top of my head. Now, in order to solve alopecia, what you got to do is change your diet. Okay, you got to change your diet, and they have a solution on the market that you would have to go into a hair care store to find. What it's called is new growth. Any type of product on the market, you could go with your favorite brand, or you can do it an off brand, whatever it is. There is a way to get your it's called new growth stimuli. It's a hair tonic. It's a hair tonic that you put on the bald spots of wherever the circulation of that is not being, where you got a bald spot and it's not working right. You put that on, and you put a stocking cap on it, and it will start to grow your hair back where you want it to be. It's what it is it's burning off the hair follicles. That's all it is. And what they're doing is making it like this major disease. Every woman, and I'm gonna tell you something, every woman that has been in show business, okay, whether you are a musician or an actor or an actress, you have had hair makeup. You have had hair makeup. You've had to wear wigs. You've had to color your hair differently, and this has been what has happened over time with the follicles of your hair. It has burnt off to the point where you got to do what they call a new growth. That's all it is. So this heifer sitting up here crying, "Oh my God, my hair! I got to go shave my head, and I got to, whatever." It's all bullshit. Okay? It's all bullshit. So if I had to say something to Jada, stop the bullshit. Okay, because see, a sister, it's a good thing I know you, because me and you would have to go to a private room, girlfriend. Me and you would have to go to a private room, and let there be a misunderstanding, because what you're doing to this see, Will don't understand the dynamics of real love, because he would have hurt if Will had any sense. He would go back and listen to all of Jada's videos that she has done, even the ones when she told him that she never loved him. Okay, well, if you don't love me, then why am I still here? You know, so you need to that if anybody is in Will's life, they need to grab that brother and show him the way and the light, the truth, and what they say, the truth and the light will set you free. And it will be, if I had a sister, I would help you to be a lot more freer. Okay, now let me make sure that I'm on point, y'all, because let's see, make sure that I went over some things. I got to make sure that there's my script. Well, I don't have a script. I just got to make sure that I'm on point. Okay, we talked about that. Oh, one of the subscribers, yeah, and see, well, I'll say a couple of the subscribers. A couple of the subscribers said they look at me as their auntie, which everybody calls me their own little TT or aunt or whatever floats your boat, whatever. She asked me, Auntie TT, can you tell me, how do I catch my man cheating? And how do you know that a man is cheating? Okay, first of all, let's get an understanding. Okay, first and foremost, men and women cheat for different reasons. Oh yeah, oh yeah, men and women cheat for different reasons. Uh, First of all, men cheat because they're trying to live out a fantasy that was never lived out. See, men are visual creatures. And see, another problem with men as a whole, they have a problem with expressing themselves. They have a problem with sitting down with the one who they supposed to be in a relationship and explaining to her what it is that they would like to see in their own little fantasy. Now, keep in mind, y'all, if you can understand that men are very visual creatures, they're very visual. They are into seeing things more so, and they like for things to be acted out. Now, with women, the difference with women, we cheat. Oh yeah, we cheat. Hell, let me tell y'all something. When I was in my 20s, whoo, baby, let me tell you something. And see, I was single. I wasn't. See, I don't see if I'm going to be in a relationship with somebody, I'm in a relationship with them, and that's going to be it. But if I'm single and I'm on the prowl, let me tell you something. I dated two brothers. The brother that was in the top floor apartment, and I dated the brother in the basement apartment. So and see, the way I played that, it was smoother than butter and twice on Sunday. Because and another thing about men, see, it's not that they're not intelligent. They're very intelligent. But see, the problem is with men, with the reason why they can't catch women cheating, it's for basically two reasons. First of all, they don't believe that their woman would cheat. That's the number one. See, contraire, women have such a way. And see, and then the second reason why they're not paying attention is that women can be cheating right under your nose, and we're good at it. And see, I hate to say it, I hate to be bold about it, but women invented the game of cheating. Mm-hmm. We invented it. So, men have to actually watch women in order to figure out the game of cheating, because we're smoother than butter and twice on Sunday. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. Cheating was originally established with women. Because you ain't no fun when the rabbit got several guns. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So, with that being said, women tend to know how to cheat a lot better than men because we created the game. And so, matter of fact, this is real funny. I got a girlfriend. Well, not really a girlfriend. She's more of a close associate. This woman is sitting up here cheating on her husband right now. And the second thing about men is that men, y'all don't pay attention. That's the reason how women get away with cheating. Y'all don't pay attention. Y'all be paying attention to the wrong things. See, a woman can be so good about cheating, she's doing it right under your nose. And in order for, and I hate that now I'm going to give away some jewels. I'm going to give away some jewels for the men to catch their women cheating. You got to have a pocket girlfriend. And when I say pocket girlfriend, you got to have someone that gets in good with your woman in order to catch her. You see what I'm saying? If you don't have a blood sister, like a sibling of a sister, you need to find someone. You need to find someone that you are buddy buddy with that just happens to be a female. Somebody that knows all about the quirks of your girlfriend to get in. Because let me tell you something. Uh, I had way back in, I would say maybe 15 years ago, because y'all know I'm nosy as hell, and I did a lot of private work, investigation type work. And I was sent in to be this man's pocket girlfriend. I was paid to be this man's pocket girlfriend, where he wanted me to find out what she was doing with his money. And so what she did was she told her husband that she was using the money for a sick relative. So she, instead of him, and now, if he hadn't hired a pocket girlfriend or an undercover person to go look this in, he would be broke right about now. But see, she was swindling money. This lady was, she was, I came in and I became her best friend because I was hired to do so. This was 15 years ago now, so you can't hold that against me today, because I'm not in that business of going after cheating wives. But I'm gonna share this story with you. I was hired to be a pocket girlfriend, and pocket girlfriends are the ones that go and talk to and become best friends with the person who is doing the cheating. Now, he got so wise, and then by the time she decided, she said, well, you know what? She was swindling money. She was swindling. She told her husband that she was using the money to take care of a sick relative. But in reference, though, she was taking his money and sending it overseas to another bank account, where on the other end of the bank account, she was with another lover. Mm-hmm. Him and that other lover will stand at his property over in Jamaica. Okay, so he had purchased some property, what they call vacation timeshare. He was over there, and so he wound up busting her, with his money. And by the time she got back to the court, she told the court that she wanted at that time, she wanted $500,000 as spousal support. So he said, "Oh, that's what you want? You want $500,000 on spousal support? Really? That's what we doing today?" And see, back then, $500,000, close to $1 million, is a lot of money. Hell, it's still a lot of money, depending on where you look. But anyway, she wanted $500,000 for spousal support. They didn't have any children, mind you. They didn't have any children because she could not have babies. Okay, she couldn't have children, so she couldn't give this man any children of their own. But she was interested in swindling his money over into a Jamaican bank account, and having this affair and told the lover to meet her over in Jamaica, because he wasn't paying, because the husband wasn't paying no attention to his other, what they call other properties per se. Well, that came to a close. So by the time she got to the courtroom and said that she wanted spousal support, he popped me up. He popped up my report and my videos that she was at his property, and it was dated and stamped. And so not only did she not get spousal support, but she went to jail for squandering this man's money. and then taking his money to another place overseas. So the thing is with men, if men paid more attention to a woman's schedule, they will find out what that woman is doing behind closed doors. Now, there's another side to this coin. When women are looking for men who are cheating, first of all, women who have men that are cheating, you got to understand one thing. You cannot change a person. Okay? You cannot change a man. You can't get a man to stop cheating if it's in his heart to cheat. Now, you could do a couple of things, and you may not. And for all you women that's chasing these men that are cheating on you, what my question to you is, and it's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but where is your self-worth? Okay, I want to ask you that. I need to ask all. See, this ain't what I told you. When you ask me to do a topic, I'm gonna give you the truth as I see fit. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing in order to spare your feelings. I'm going to give you the truth as it has been presented to me. Okay. Now, my question is, because I've been young, I've been in my 20s. I went through my 20s and my 30s, and I've been through all of this stuff that all of these young ladies are going through right now. Well, what you need to do is sit down and get schooled today. Okay. I want you to take this video, you get with your girlfriends and y'all have a discussion, because this is old school talking here. And see, my information is priceless. I just want you to know this. So, as I was saying, you cannot you can't stop a man from cheating if he really wants to cheat. What you can do is the following things. You can either get you some self-esteem, because that's a problem. If you are sitting up there wasting your time chasing a man that is doing what he wants to do, I wouldn't bother, because obviously he don't love himself. So if he don't love himself, then how can he love you? Uh-oh. Can we tell the truth and shame the devil? Now, another thing, if you want to be miserable, and see, you young females, y'all make me sick. Oh, I love him. I can't live without him. Oh, yes, you can. Trust me. You'll get over it. And see, I'll be just like my father used to tell me. I would come to my father and say, "Oh my God, my boyfriend broke my heart, and he just did all of this to me. What am I gonna do?" My father looked at me and said, "If that's your problem, then girlfriend, you ain't got no problem. So you need to dry them eyes and dry them tears and go get you another man." Hello. So the thing is, if you want to play that game with him, then you and that man need to get an understanding. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you'll just be two miserable people. Because if he's cheating, then you got to let him know, well, since you want to cheat, I'm finna cheat. And so eventually somebody gonna get tired of cheating. Okay? Somebody gonna get tired of cheating, and then you're gonna have to say, well, maybe it wasn't worth all of this to begin with. So you need to get an understanding. You young women, and I say this to you from the depths of my heart. You young women, if you got a man that is cheating on you, stop worrying about that man cheating on you, because you got to look at it from this perspective. That man don't love himself. So if he don't love himself, how the hell he gonna love you? And why would you waste your time with somebody who can't make you that queen or that princess? Well, y'all are not queens yet, because you ain't been through nothing to be called a queen. So you got to get on my platform. Been with some women that has gone through some things and can show you some things before you can call yourself a queen. You're not a queen yet when you still got Similac behind your ears. See, that's so you are in the stage. Let me make this clear. You are in the stage of becoming a queen. Okay, queen, being having that title of a queen, that comes with responsibilities. And I'm talking about major, see, opening up your legs and feeling like that's how you spread your love. That's not being a queen. Okay, because a real queen is going to make him want this. You understand? You got to be like, wait a minute, hold him up, player. We're not gonna give for the. My mama used to say the 25 cents hoe. We're not gonna be no 25 cents hoe up in here. See, you're gonna have to earn this because this don't come for free. You understand that? You see, women, these young females today don't treasure themselves. They give up the sex too easy. See, that's your problem. See, you gave it up too quick. See, you got to know what you got to see. You young ladies, y'all need to have some standards. See, because let me tell you something. A man is only going to treat you the way you teach him how to treat you. Uh-oh. Am I preaching, y'all? Old school. Am I preaching? Let me say that again because I don't think somebody heard me. I said, in order for a man to treat you and treat you like a queen, you got to teach him how to treat you. You got to teach that man whatever it is from that man that you are looking for. You got to show that man. You got to guide that man. Stop. And this is another thing. Stop dogging our men. Stop sitting up there telling these men that they're not worthy. They are very much worthy. If he do something wrong, ladies, females, men are very, very sensitive people. They are very, very sensitive. Okay? So, and they're very ego. I hate to say it, but sometimes we as women, we as ladies, we as females, we got to feed their ego sometimes. Yeah. We got to learn how to be a great ego feeder because don't every time he does something wrong, he needs to be able to get that comfort from you. And if he's not getting that comfort from you, guess what? He gonna go out and go back into that list of fantasies. He gonna be like, oh, well, she's not doing what she's supposed to do. So let me go out and find somebody who can give me that fantasy again, and then I'll go back to her. You see how that works? See, we as females, ladies, women, whatever you want to call yourself, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't care if I'm hurting somebody's feelings when I say that you're not a queen. You're not a queen until you get on this type of throne. You understand? You're not a queen until you done been through some things, you done saw some things, you know how to flip some things up, and you know how to change some shit. That's when you can say that you done earned that crown to be called a queen. Now, getting back to this ego thing, sometimes instead of dogging our men, and this is how you're gonna keep a happy home, okay? This is how you're gonna keep a happy home with whatever relationship you are with a man. Sometimes a man's ego needs to be fed just as well as you need to give him good food or good sex or whatever. Because I'm gonna tell you something, that sex thing, you can have the biggest titties, you can have the biggest ass, you can have the biggest armpits in the world, because all of that is gonna go south at one point in time. And then what you gonna have to hold on to him for? If that's what you drug him into the relationship with, is with the sex, the body parts, that stuff is gonna go south. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you get to the age, when you get to that midpoint in your life that you are through with the foolishness, be like, back them up, bro. Back them up. Don't come with that. Don't no. See, when you get to be my age, and see, I'm 50, I'm just gonna say I'm 50 plus. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say that. I'm 50 plus. This 50 plus is in a whole nother category. We're in a whole nother, you dig. That's what we call it. Back in the, we say you're in a whole nother, you dig. We don't, when a man steps to us or a man steps to me, he got to come correct, because from the gate he going into training, because what you did with some other woman, you can't bring that to this table, son. You got to make that thing clear. Be like, I don't care if you and Shirley and Joanne hung from the ceilings. That's between you and Shirley and whoever else. But see, it's not my flavor, then you can't give me that type of Kool-Aid. You hear me? If I don't like great Kool-Aid, then why you bringing me great Kool-Aid and I only drink fruit punch? Where they do that at? So, with ladies and you young ladies, you need to learn how to train men. Men, don't be offended by this, but y'all know that this is true. Y'all need to be told. Y'all need to be told how we as women need to be treated. Y'all know that because they're not going to see, men are not going to take the time out to try to figure us out. That's number one. Okay. And see, women, we as some of these females, they play too many games. Okay. They be like, oh, well, he know what I want. He know what I like. No, we don't. They don't. They don't know no more about what you want, no more than they know what I want until I actually tell them. I can say, look here. Let me holler at you for a minute, player. Um, I don't like cheese. I don't like cheese on my sandwiches. So don't come bring me no damn sandwich with no damn cheese. See, you got to tell these men what it is and what they are expecting. What can we be expecting from us? And see, all of that will be eliminated. See, once you get an understand. My father said, "What holds a marriage together or any relationship together is compromise. You got to compromise. You got to communicate, and you got to be willing for change." Because everything is not going to be etched in stone. And then you got to find somebody who believes in you. When you find somebody to believe in, you got to find somebody who believes in you just as well, because that's what that means to be equally yoked. You can have unconditional love. And it's a beautiful thing if you got unconditional love with nobody passing judgment on each other. But as far as you trying to control somebody else, and wait a minute, control, and see, I hate these words. These words I really hate. Somebody trying to control you, or somebody trying to fix you. No, no. I ain't got. Look, I'm not no mechanic. I'm not here to try to break you down and try to figure you out. Look, let me tell you something. The reason why my father and everybody in my family stayed together for 50 years till death did their part. You hear me? So I come from a family that had structure. I come from a family where nobody got a divorce because they were equally yoked to begin with. My father said when he met my mother, he said, look, your mother was the type of woman that could keep me straight. And see, a man who can't marry a woman that he respects, first of all, he gonna marry a woman that he respects. If he can't respect her, and it's got to be, he's not gonna marry you because you can't keep him on top of his game. See, that's our job. We're supposed to be nurturing. And if he said, look, for instance, you can sit up there and say, "Oh, you're a stupid ass," and I hear women do this with their men all the time. You calling these men names, you're calling him stupid, you're calling this, that, and the third. It's a way that you can address anything. Stop calling these men stupid, first of all, because that's gonna ride up here whether you know it or not, and he's gonna turn his ass away from you. And another thing that men don't like, and men, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, y'all do not like a woman who nags. Okay? Woo! That is the number one pet peeve with men. Men will sit up there, if you are one of them nagging ass females, that man is going to get far. He going to put so much distance between you and him, it's not going to be funny. Okay? He said, look, I did not marry this woman. I wasn't trying to marry my mama. Mama did enough of that nagging. See, it's a way that you got to sugarcoat some shit sometimes. When you want your man to do something that he's not normally doing, you got to be the one to show him. That's all a part of that learning each other and training each other on how to be with each other. Because men can teach us. They could tell us, well, okay, well, I don't like spaghetti. Or I don't like this and I don't like that. And if he's allergic to something, then I don't want to fix nothing that he's going to get sick off of anyway. But the thing is, you got to stop that nagging. See, if you want a man to do something and you want him, tell him. That will eliminate all of the, well, did she want me to do this or did she want me to do that? Now, and like prime example, I used to live with a roommate, a male. Men do things a little bit different than women, and we still love them for it. Now the biggest thing that we have a problem with is him taking out the trash. Okay. So instead of, and men, I don't know what it is about men and taking out the trash, but the trash has to be taken out. Shoot. Not that but y'all have to establish what everybody, what you see, once you establish what that man's job and priority are within the household, he's going to follow it to the letter. You ain't got to worry about it. If y'all have made a pact that he's going to take the trash out at 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning before the garbage trucks get there, then you need to establish that. Y'all need to establish, because every man and every woman needs to know what's their place in the house, so they won't be sitting up here doing one of these numbers like, what the hell did she say that I was supposed to do? So don't if he don't take out the trash, this is how you got to put some honey to it. You were like, dear, I know you are extremely busy with what you're doing, but if you could be so kind enough, I mean, we don't want the garbage to stink in the house. So can you please, before you go and do your next project or hang out with your boys or whatever, can you do me the biggest favor? Can you go take that trash out? Can you take it out right now? Because it's starting to stink up the house. And I know you don't want the house to be stinky. Do you know you can win him over with getting him to take that damn garbage out? Just by being kind. You don't have to make him to be a moron about it. Men are gonna always do something that's just stupid. And you be like, look at this stupid motherfucker here. Goddamn. And in the back of your head, you be like, you want to cuss. You be like, you fucking moron, you son of a bitch. Your mama should have taught your raggedy ass better. But you can't say that. You could be thinking it. That may be the dumbest shit that he ever did in his life. But you got to step back and say, wait a minute, let's see how we can turn and flip this up to where this could be a beautiful situation where it's not making me look stupid or me trying to explain it to him. Because men are not always on the same wavelength as us. Men look at things a whole lot different than us. And in order for us to get on the same wavelength with them, we got to look at it from their perspective. You see, if you want to have peace in your house, you're not going to always agree with him, and he's not going to always agree with you. But what we can do is come to some better understanding. We come to a better understanding and say, okay, hon, help me to understand that again. You did what, and you went where, and why did you do that? You gotta formulate it into a question, because that way it won't come off like it's a defensive thing and you made him feel like a goddamn fool and doing something. So with that, I hate to say it this way, but you got to feed that ego. Okay? Now, men have talked about they want things from their women. Yeah. See, and I know this is gonna touch somebody. And I'm gonna get on it and I'm gonna get off it real quick. Okay. Men likes oral sex. They like it's something about, well, I ain't gonna get into the dynamics of it. But I will, maybe a later time on another channel. But men like oral sex. Men. The reason why, and here's a jewel for the men, and I hope y'all paying attention. The reason why you men don't get oral sex the way that y'all want oral sex is because y'all are not clean enough for us. Okay? See, y'all want to do the nasty and the pokey after y'all done came and got through playing basketball and real sweaty and all that other stuff. Well, y'all are not clean enough for us. Okay, so y'all need to be aware of that, and I'm gonna put that out there, and then I'm gonna talk on something else. Okay, because I don't want to make everybody be like, oh Lord, they're talking about doing a nasty with that nasty stuff. It's not nasty if you are only doing it with the one that you love. Okay, it's not nasty, but it is nasty if you are going with several different people and doing that thing, whatever that is. But anyway. Anyway, no, oh yeah, we need to talk about knowing the signs of cheating. Knowing the signs of cheating. With women, you need to pay attention to if he's not doing the things that he used to do with you, you need to pay attention. If he used to come in and kiss you on the cheek or on the forehead before he leaves out for work and he's not doing that no more, you need to pay attention. Okay? And vice versa. It's the same flavor. You need to pay attention. And women, like I said again, you're not going to be able to control a man if he really wants to cheat. Your only option is to get out of that relationship, that toxic relationship, and let him go on with his life, or you can stay in that toxic relationship and play the game along with him, and both of y'all be miserable. Those are your really the options. Because as far as fixing a man, you ain't gonna be able to fix him. And you're not, and that goes on the same chord with men. You cannot fix women. If women see you got men, you men need to realize that we are the creators of cheating. We are the best at this because we taught y'all how to cheat. Mm-hmm. I'm being real about it. Yeah, I put it in my book. I gave instructions, and men also, you also need to have somebody that you are very close to that happens to be a female in order for her to show you about what women are doing behind your back. And if you ever see men, y'all need to be comfortable with talking about things. You need to learn how to communicate. You know, we're willing to meet you halfway and we'll get to the point. But men have a problem with expressing themselves. They have a real big problem with expressing themselves. And so it's our job to help them along the way. You can start off with something simple. Okay, honey, do you want some ice cream? And he'll say yes or no, or no, I don't want none. Okay. And lead up to it. You don't have to cuss him out. You don't have to make him feel like you're a damn fool. You got to ease into it if you want to ease to get the things that you need for him to do. And that's pretty much the bottom line. So the bottom line, know the signals. You got to pay attention to if something is changing in your household, knowing, deal with it. Say, look here. And if you feel that uncomfortable, then hire a private investigator to follow that person, whether it be a male or female. Hire somebody. So that way you won't be playing this game back and forth and saying, oh, okay. And if you can't hire somebody, if you don't have the money to hire a private eye, then send one of your friends to follow him, a friend that he never met. See, that's the key. You cannot have somebody follow. If you're going to follow the man and find out what he's doing, you can't have a person that knows him or her to be your friend. It has to be somebody that they never met before. And so always put them in that predicament. You see, I'm giving y'all some jewels. I'm giving y'all this old school knowledge. I'm giving y'all this old school knowledge. Now, you young people, y'all can sit up there and act like y'all ain't hearing TT right now. But see, TT is telling you the truth. If you that interested and you plan on investing your time and your life with that man, then you're going to do what it is to take in order to do it. But see, you need to keep hearing that you cannot get a person to be fixed. You can't fix them. You can't change them. So let them go on, either go on or play the game with them. Those are your options. Okay. Now, I hope that I hope that helps. I hope that helps one. I got to read. Let me see. Personality traits. I talked about that. I've talked about you got to be equally yoked. I talked about being equally yoked, and let's see what else. I want to make sure I'm on point. Oh, I am getting ready to go into my chat room, and y'all know I love to go into my chat room. But before I go into my chat room, I hope you guys have been enjoying me because I have definitely been enjoying you. Go ahead, click like and subscribe to all of my channels. Okay. I'm going to give you guys the breakdown of the schedule for the new shows that's coming out. I will be doing about 9 or 10 shows per week in the upcoming weeks. I won't be doing it directly in the next 2 weeks because I still got my caseload that I got to work on the back end. So these next 2 weeks, I will be working on my caseload in reference to Grandmaster Jay, as well as the other three. No, I got 4 cases pending right now. I got my own case. I got uh, Grandmaster Jay's 2 cases. Actually, no, I take that back. Grandmaster Jay has 3 cases that I'm working on behind the scenes. Yeah, he got 3 cases that my team is working on behind the scenes. And that's what I'll be working. Let's see, I got his 3 cases, I got my 3 cases, and I got 2 additional cases. So I got about 8 cases that I'm working on behind the scenes right now. And I want to get that tied up and hand it over to the assigned attorneys that will be handling all of my caseload, so I can get back to working full time with YouTube for my YouTube channel. Now, to give y'all a breakdown of the schedule, you guys will be seeing more of me. Oh, well, I'll put it this way. Y'all will be seeing more of me if you choose to see more of me. I will not just be on this channel. This channel is not going to change. I'm still going to be on Thursday nights, and I'm still going to be on Sundays with this channel. But I'm also going to be adding to Sundays and Thursday. The Queen Bee channel will be up and running as well on Sundays and Thursday. How we're going to do this, how we have sat down and decided how we're going to market it. We're going to do the Thursdays and Sundays, but we're going to do the Queen Bees with all of the movement with Grandmaster Jay, entitled, Kentucky and exposure and all of that. That's going to also still be on Sundays and Thursdays, but it's going to be at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, and it's not going to be on this channel. See, once I get off of this channel at 7 o'clock, I am going to take a break and then go on to the Queen Bee's channel to discuss about the movement and anything that is pertaining to Kentucky being exposed. Oh yeah, part two of Kentucky being exposed with the Grandmaster Jay situation, that will be aired. That will be aired on April the 10th. It's going to be on the same night. I'm doing two channels on Thursdays and Sundays. Now, the cooking channel. People ask me about the cooking channel. The cooking channel will be on Mondays only. Cooking channel will be on Monday only, and it will be 3 times on Monday. It will be in the daytime. It will not be at night. Because we will be cooking meals and everything to that nature. Oh, people have asked me, what have I had for dinner today? Well, lunchtime, I don't know why y'all like to know what I eat. But anyway, lunchtime I had barbecue lamb brisket with homemade mac and cheese for lunch. That's what I had for lunch. And for dinner, I had pot roast with onion gravy over rice. And what did I have with it? Oh, and I had candy sweet potatoes with some buttered rolls. So that's what I had for my lunch and dinner for today. So I'm pretty full. But anyway, getting back to the cooking channel. The cooking channel will be on Mondays during the day. I believe it will be on at 12 noon Central Standard Time, 12 noon, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock on Mondays for the cooking channel. It will not be done at night. It will be done in the daytime. The beauty channel. The beauty channel will be on Wednesday nights at 7. It will be on its own channel. We will be talking about health tips on how to maintain your hair, how to maintain your skin, your body, everything. We're going to talk about both skincare for both men and women. We're going to have guest speakers on the platform that will come on, and we're going to shake it up. Y'all going to learn how to take care of your hair better as a melanated person. Everything is for melanated people, whether it be the men or the women. All is welcome, and it doesn't really matter what age you are, because we're still going to be talking about how we're going to take care of ourselves and be concerned about our people. So our beauty is called Black Beauty. Our Essence is the name of that YouTube channel. Our Beauty, Our Essence is what it's called. So if you want to learn about beauty tips and health tips and all of that other thing, that will be on that channel on Wednesday nights only. Okay. The money channel. The money channel with teaching our black people how to budget themselves and how to make money and how to formulate and do a business. Finding out what your talents are. That will be a sporadic show. That will not be an everyday show. That will be maybe like once a week or maybe even once, maybe twice a month. We're not going to do that. And as far as the band and the VIP for the travel group, those are not going to be shows every day either. They're going to be pre-scheduled videos to just be marketing where we're going to be headed next. And everybody will be invited to attend and come hang out with the Queen. We have parties all over the place. We have private parties that is done in Texas. We have private parties that's done in Chicago. We have private parties that's done all over the place. And anybody that loves to travel and be a part of the group, whether you could be married, you could be single, you could be of any age. If you love to travel, then the VIP travel group is the channel that you need to be on, because that channel is only going to be done once a month. It's not. It's just going to be sporadic. The only channels that's going to be on a regular basis is going to be the Queen of Radio. The Queen Bee channel is going to be a regular channel, and the Black Beauty, our Essence, is going to be a regular channel. All the other channels is just going to be promotional type, venues or menus or whatever. So, I have explained myself with that. So let me get over here to the chat room so I can get myself. Let me make sure that I'm on point here with all of the stuff that I wanted and needed to talk about. Yes, I talked about that. So it's all good. It's all gravy. Okay, let's go back now. Now y'all gonna make me put on my specs. See, I had to be cool. Now I got to. Okay, let me see now. I got to see what the hell y'all talking about over here. Okay, let me go back to the top. Sweet Violet, hello. She's such a sweet person. Thank you, Sweet Violet. I don't think that Chris ever knew about the alopecia. You are absolutely correct. Chris didn't know anything, and he said that he didn't know. He was just making a joke because that's what he do. You got to think, y'all. Chris Rock is a comedian. That's his job, to make the audience laugh, no matter how corny the jokes are or not. That's his job, and he did it to the best of his ability. And we cannot fault him for him doing his job. Now, Will Smith, he was very much out of place. But then again, you got to think he was egged on by Jada. So let's see what else he says. Okay, Sweet Violet says even Will was laughing along with everybody else. Yes, he absolutely was. But like I say again, they forgot to show that he was doing that. He was egged on by. So if they should ever decide to press charges, which I hope they don't, they may not. And then they said that they asked Will to leave, but he didn't want to leave. He refused to leave. So they're going to have to find another punishment for Will, because Will really do need to be held accountable for it. What Jada admitted to not really loving Will. Oh yeah. She got, honey. If you go back to Jada's videos back in the 1980s, or yeah, when they first met, and then there's a set of videos in the 1996 or 1997, when she had confessed that it was more affairs that she was having other than with her relationship with Tupac. There's another man that came. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. There was two other men that came before August. Yeah, yeah. There was two other men that was on an interview with Jada many years ago. that she talked about those affairs in an indirect way. And I tell people this, in order for you to know what this female is saying, you got to know how to understand the codes, because we as females and women, we're talking code. And if you don't know the codes that we speak in, then it'll go right over your head. So yeah, she boldly confessed that she didn't love Will, and she did that several times. So that wasn't anything new. But see, my whole thing is this: if you don't love a person, then why don't you free that person? Go ahead and let that man go ahead and find somebody that is worthy of loving him. Why would you sit up there and try to make him miserable? So I'm not all for that cheating stuff. Because if I'm going to be in a relationship, I want to be in a relationship with that person, and I want to be able to provide that unconditional love. And I deserve unconditional love, and he deserves unconditional love. So I feel like it's not fair, because she is constantly making a fool out of this man. And I feel so sorry for Will, because Will is a phenomenal actor. I mean, you can put Will in any type of movie. You can put him in a movie setting, and he's going to take off. I mean, that's just his natural talent and natural ability. But Jada don't really have that much of a skill. I mean, you saw her in Jason's lyrics. Okay, she was in Jason's lyrics. She was in Boo or Woo or whatever it was, and I think she was in Booty Call. See, those are what you call back alley. See, that's them back alley type films. Warner Bros. See, Warner Brother wouldn't go for the West like that. So I call what Jada, the types of films that Jada has did, is what I consider to be back alley. Where you'll pay him $1.05, just to show a nipple or something. And so it is what it is. And so let's see, Jace. Hello, I know who that is. I'm not going to give the secret away. Um, there's a lot of people who live together for the kids but don't love each other. It's just a living arrangement. But yeah, but see, my question is this: is that living arrangement worth you being miserable? You mean to tell me you rather live with somebody and be miserable with them? See, maybe it's just me. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'd rather for you to be free. You go on and do what you got to do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. Because I love myself a little bit more than to stay together. And then on top of it, her kids is messed up. Look at ooh, child. Now see, that's a topic for another show. Her kids is badly. One thing I can honestly say, Will may be an excellent actor. He is not an excellent parent. Mm-mm. Him and Jada is not. No, no. We ain't touching that one. That's for another show. Um. Okay, if a person don't love me, then I'm out. I heard that. That's what's up. I never believed in trying to make a person love me if they didn't. I'm not begging any man for his affection. You ain't supposed to. You are not supposed to. So, because see, that's a self-esteem problem. When you got people who got you gonna force it, you gonna force her to love you, and all she doing is she said, okay, you gonna force me to love you. Okay, I'll tell you what I do. I'm gonna keep making a fool out of you. How about that? Because I done told you now. See, I done told you several times I ain't interested in you. So what else do you want me to do? And see, I believe, this is what I believe. I believe that Will feels like if he didn't make it in his first relationship with the first lady that he had a relationship with. I don't know if Will is the second marriage, but he didn't make it because he has kids with another lady. He feels he's going to make this work. Okay, he's gonna make it work, and with all get up. But Will, to me, you trying to force a round circle in a square peg hole. If it ain't gonna fit, how can you make it fit? That don't make no. Okay, that's so asinine to me. But if he wants to live in that dysfunction, then only thing we can do is pray for him. Okay, Sweet Violet says a man falls in love by what he sees, and a woman falls in love with what she hears. Oh yes, ain't that the truth? You ain't that the truth. That is so true. Men can come with that rap, be like, hey baby. That Don Juan Casanova, Mr. Swale Bole. Hey baby. I got what you need, baby. You know what I'm saying. Y'all y'all know what I'm saying. That Mr. Swale Bole and smoother than butter and twice on Sunday. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, we can be suckers for it. It's not that uncommon. And like you say, men. And see, this is another thing that men. And I'm glad she mentioned this thing. Sweet Violet mentioned that a man falls in love with what he sees. You see, that's the reason why he can't be happy in a relationship. Because like I said earlier in my presentation, men need to get out of that formulate of looking at women because of their breast, because of their butts. And nowadays they're not even these booties and these breasts is not even real. Do you know they're going and spending $25,000 just to get her a set of titties? Okay, now you going to pay $25,000 to get you some titties, and now what's going to happen to them titties when you turn 70 years old? Now you a 70-year-old ass woman with some silicones that fell to your kneecaps, looking like fresh air pumps. So you done already did this damage to your body. See, men get so you're right. Men get so tied up in what they see. You got to, and see, this is the reason why there are so many women so fucked up in the head about their own self-esteem. Men like to have the average man like to have long hair, like lustrous and silky. See, this is all part of their fantasy. See, this is all part of their fantasy. They want the long hair, the wavy hair. You got to be a 36, 24, 36. You got to have the pop bottle figure. And see, this is where all of this gets fucked up for them. Because when you go and marry this bitch don't know how to fry an egg. Okay? She don't know how to she couldn't tell you. She couldn't tell you the first thing between breakfast and dinner. Okay? The only thing she good for is the damn sex. But see, at some point in time, and see what you fail to realize, when men get up in age, sex is not that damn appealing to them. They rather go fishing. They rather go fishing, go bowling, go do whatever it is that they do. And women, which is really crazy. Women, I found out that women in their 50s and up, they want more sex than men in their 50s. Don't ask me why that happened. But anyway, maybe one damn day somebody explain it to me. But but anyway, yeah, men are so hell-bound on what it is they see. And women, yeah, we fall for it every time. We fall for that, hey baby, I got what you need, baby. I'm Mr. Swale Bole, Mr. Don Juan Casanova, right here to give you what you really need. Ooh la la sasson. And men, that's another good thing. They come with that good bullshit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Men be hyping up their private parts, knowing damn well that they can't put a needle through a haystack. So y'all need to come correct off of that. If you know that you are not men, and I have to say this to my men, if you know you are not packing, brother, don't come here selling me a 75-inch color TV, and your ass ain't working nothing but with a 5-inch screen. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all need to stop that bullshit and stop putting socks in your damn pants, acting like you got something and know damn well you ain't got nothing but a damn sock. Okay, I've had that experience. Yeah, but I had that experience when I was younger. See, when you get older, you got to love these men for what they have and who they are. And Viola said, "Drop them damn queens, Joe." Well, that's what I do, girlfriend. I got to always drop my jewels, because I want y'all to pick up on this knowledge and this experience that the queen can throw at you. See, this can be useful to somebody somewhere. Now, somebody going and just like Allison, Allison is in her 30s, and she says, "Queen, I'm trying to figure out men. Girl, stop trying to figure out men. We'll be here forever and a day." The only person that can figure out men is Jesus. Okay? Jesus is the only one that can come in and fix men and women for that matter. So you young men out there that's talking about trying to fix this woman or this female, it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. People cannot be fixed. People do not want to be fixed, and they don't want to be controlled. So y'all can get over that. If you can't accept that person for the way that person is from the start of it, then you wasting your time. And so anyway, she said they'll never see our true worth. Well, that's true, you know, because it's too many men. They want that love, but also though men want that nurturing. They want that nurturing part, but they also want that whole part. Now, see, you could be a housewife whole if you are a housewife whole to only him. Ah, see, you can do all that nasty, freaky shit. Whatever. If he wants you to dress up like Tina Turner, go get you an auburn wig, bitch, and get the saying "Proud Mary," motherfucker, up in here. Whatever you got to do, okay? Because, like I said, men are visual creatures. They're visual creatures by nature. So if you got to be the long hair and the sexy legs and all that other shit in your bedroom to do what you got to do, and you know, I'm all for whatever it is going to take for us to stay together. Like y'all remember that blue light. Y'all remember that blue light in the basement parties where you had to pay a quarter to get into the party, and that blue light was sitting up there, and y'all were up there what we call belly rubbing. Y'all remember that? Well, see, that's that real type of love. That's how you find out. Hell, you got pregnant just by doing a belly rub dance in the basement. So yeah, so yeah, they will never. I don't know if men will ever know our true worth, but what they do need to understand, and I want everybody to take this with you. Um, God had created us to be a priceless commodity for every black man. Now, whether every black man wants to accept that true priceless commodity is on him. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't give a damn who listening. When you go outside of your race and you get yourself and thinking that you get yourself a white woman, you didn't just downgrade it because God gave you the real original queen, and then you gonna go and trade it in for a plastic candy ring. Y'all remember them candy ring? Y'all remember them damn candy rings where they had the big old candy on the top of the thing, and y'all would be sucking that damn candy down the street while y'all riding that damn three-wheel bicycle. Y'all remember that? I ain't the only one. Stop playing with me. But anyway, yeah, I said it. For every black man that calls himself getting a white woman, you have just downplayed your crown and your glory. Because God said, look, I'm giving you the best of the best when I created the black woman. And if your black ass can't see that, you need to accept her for all that she is and all that she can, all that she is meant to be. If you can't see that, then you're not worthy of that commodity anyway. Let somebody else have that glory. So, I look at mixed relationships and I just shake my head. I shake my head. And all these black women that think that they have gotten up when you get a white man to marry, you think you'd have married up? Or is it that you're trying to be a one-on-one slave? Ask yourself that question. Yeah, I said it. I sure did. I'm old school. I feel like every race need to be with their own race, because that's what God had intended. When he made man, he made woman. And when he made every race, he made every man and woman for that race. Now, I'm old school, y'all. I'm old school. And I will take the full blame, and they'll say, "Well, you're racist." No, I'm not. I'm not racist. I just feel like everybody needs to stay in their own lane when it comes to relationships. You need to stay in your own lane. What God has intended for me is a beautiful black warrior that I will have as my king, and I will be his queen. Understand that? And see, that's what you don't understand. Your race need to be with your race. Stay in your lane. I'm not interested in your white man. Your white man can't do nothing for me. So, and I don't want your white man to do nothing for me. And yeah, I've had in the past where white men felt that I was attractive enough to be with them, but I'm like, you the wrong shade of ice cream, bro. You the wrong shade of ice cream. I need to have my ice cream brown. Butter pecan, black walnut. Black in the title, black walnuts. I can't do nothing with no vanilla. No, you keep your vanilla over there. So anyway, she said, "Preacher queen." Well, I try, Violet. I try. She said, "Preach the old school." She said, "You can think it, but don't say it. You can think, oh yeah." And I know what she mean about that too. You men do some dumb shit. Yes, y'all do. And we women have to stand back and just look at your ass. And sometimes we just gotta be like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. You gotta pick. You got to learn how to pick your battles. Females, you got to learn how to pick your battles with these men. Yes, because matter of fact, let him win sometime. You ain't got to be smart all the goddamn time. That's another damn thing. Men would like to win sometimes in an argument. Let him win it. Hell, that way he can walk proud, and damn well he done fucked up. But let him win it. Let him have it. You can keep the scoreboard later. Be like, oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one because I'm gonna get you on the next go round. You hear me? You feel me? So, sometimes you gotta know when to fold, when to hold, when to walk away, and when to run. Yeah. Kenny Rogers made a song about that. He said, know when to hold, when to fold, when to walk away, when to run. And that's what you're going to be doing in a relationship. That's what you got to be doing in a relationship. Okay. Yes, we enjoy your commentary, Queen Girl. She got this little marshmallow. Violet got this little marshmallow sitting up here. That is so cute. She got this little marshmallow over there. Well, anyway, she also said, that's right, Queen, put those put them specs on. Yeah, girl, I got to be able to see what the hell y'all talking about. When you get up in age, things don't always look the same. So I have to put my specs on. And that very white swag. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Ooh, baby. I got what you need, baby. Y'all know he got to come with and see, now don't get me wrong. After Barry White and what was his name, Marvin Gaye. After Barry White and Marvin Gaye and Al Green dropped it like it's real hot. Then you had to come with some Luther. Now Luther is good, but okay, Luther's good, but that's when, I hate to say it, but when Luther came onto the set, that's when the gay people were starting to come out the closet with their gayism. So we had to. No, don't get me wrong. I ain't got nothing against nobody. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But that ain't my cup of tea. Look. I'm so phobic about gay. I don't even buy Twinkies because Twinkies look like they a pack of pussies. I don't. No. I ain't buying that shit. Nope. You got me fucked up. You got me messed up for real. I'm not buying no goddamn Twinkies. Twinkies look like dual pussies to me. I'm not buying that shit. Nope. I ain't gonna do it. And you can't make me. Now I'll play. Look, I buy some ding dongs. That chocolate covered, ding dongs. But anyway, let me stop. I'm being bad. Okay, she said very white, and then she said keep them socks out of your pants, man. Y'all, see, Violet is going back to the old school. See, there used to be a thing called the Chippendale dances where you go to the strip club, and the Chippendale dancers would be doing their jerking and twerking and stuff, and then all of a sudden the damn sock fall out his damn pouch. You're like, man, how the hell you get all them damn socks on the stage? We sit up there with a magnifying glass and a pair. Be like, okay, y'all got the magnifying glass and the tweezers, because that's about how much action you gonna get at a Chippendale dancing, looking at male strippers. Because let me tell you something. A man that is really packing, he don't need to advertise it because he's gonna walk slow. He's gonna walk slow like he got a third leg that he has to carry. I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, don't act like it's just me. Men who are really packing, they do not do a Chippendale dancer because if his stuff falls out that pouch, that whole goddamn room gonna get dark. That's all I'm saying. So, and I don't know if the nightclub insurance company can handle that. So, men that are really packing, they don't advertise it. They don't have to. You can tell if a man is packing by the way he walks. Let me tell y'all something. If a man is walking and you hear like it's sandpaper when he walking, you can best believe it'll be like you having sex with a girl. Cause if you can hear his pants while he walking, you can hang that up. He walking too damn fast. See, men that are packing don't walk fast because they loaded. Okay. Ooh, that cracked me up. Anyway, and later y'all will be cracking up too. So don't come calling me. Wait a minute. See, I know y'all. Y'all come calling me, girl. Did you no, she didn't just say that. Yeah, I did say it. Men that are not packing, you could hear it like paper crumbling. Because they go sound like they're skiing. Y'all know it's true. He got too much air pockets down there. He coming in for some turbulence. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But a man who got the jewels, Lord have mercy, that make you say clap for his oh, what a relief it is. Y'all know the ones who's carrying them jewels. He gonna walk slow. He gonna walk like he got a purpose. And see, those are the ones you got to worry about. You don't want the man that got the real jewels to be giving the real jewels away. Boy, I have to lock that brother up. Be like, I'm kidnapping your ass, nigga. You ain't leaving this house with that size of a ding dong. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You don't want those to be. Look, I'll be walking around with a flashlight in the daytime looking for his ass. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know the ones that is packing for real. Y'all will be walking around in the daytime with a flashlight. Okay, where you at? Be like, wait a minute, see around this corner. So anyway, let me stop. I'm being bad again. Y'all. See, y'all bring this out of me. Anyway, let me get back on this commentary. She said she actually enjoyed your commentary, Queen. And that's right. Put them specs on. And then she said that very white thing and keep the sock. Yeah, got to do that. Now look, wait a minute. Some more comments came in. I got somebody called Shova. Okay, now y'all got me messed up on these names now. Now I don't know how to pronounce your name, Miss Shavia. Yes, Ray. Oh Lord, have mercy. Now I know I didn't probably botched up this person's name. I'm so sorry, but. Miss S, let me call you Miss S because look, y'all got too many letters, and that's like I got to go break out a encyclopedia to figure out what the hell you saying with your name. But I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming in to sit with the Queen this evening. sit with the Queen of Radio. I appreciate you. And I hope that you are very new and you are very welcome to my chat room because I love all of my chat people. I love the ones that leave me a message on the description board. And again, if you guys are looking for all of my content about the Grandmaster Jay and the Kentucky Bust, there it is in the description. You're gonna have to copy and paste it. And when I go on to do that live on April the 10th, you need to be in the building, okay? Because it will not be on this channel. I'm gonna keep saying it until it registers in somebody's head. Um, all of the NFAC and all of that other stuff, the Black Panthers, the Revolutionary, the gun clubs, all of that is invited to be a part of the Queen Bee Team 1000 is how you look at it. Look it up under YouTube. So Miss S, she says, Queen, I'm watching on the some type of TV. Oh, you are? Oh, wow. I'm on TV. Oh, hey, America. Ooh, if y'all like me now, y'all ought to see me when I done had something to drink. Oh, you think I'm hilarious now? Wait, if I had a drink, oh, it'll be a whole nother you dig on this platform. But I'm keeping it clean though. I ain't gonna drink because y'all ain't ready for that other side to me yet. Anyway, uh, Miss S and however you say that name. She says, I'm watching on the TV. I have logged in on my phone. I'm going to share this show with my sister. Yeah, baby. You better share this show with your sister. And I want you to watch the whole program, okay? Because if you don't watch the whole program, you're going to miss the points that I tried to make. See, people, we have some, so we have some newcomers that come in and they only get the gist of it. They be like, well, wait a minute, she said something, but why did she say this? So I got to back it up to the beginning of the program in order to find out what it is that she said. So if you had watched it from the whole beginning of the program, you would have known what I said. So, but it's all good. Thank you. I love. Yeah, she said she's gonna share it with not only share it with your sister. I want you to share it with your friends, your family, and everybody that can groove with my flavor. You feel me? See, everybody, when you go on somebody else's platform, everybody got their own flavor. So when you come to the Queen of Radio flavor, this is a flavor that y'all can't get enough of, and I can't get enough of y'all. So this is all about that flavor. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all old school. Don't act like y'all don't know what I'm saying. And for you young people, y'all gonna have to catch up to the way that us old school players talk. So she says, "Show be ya." Show. Oh, okay. Show be ya. All right. I just learned a name today. Shobiya. Okay, Shobiya, thank you for being a part and thank you for sharing that pronunciation because I'm not really good with people's names. I do my best. I do my best. So Shobiya, we appreciate you being on the Queen of Radio and like I say, take a copy of this video and take a copy of all of my videos and share it with all of your friends, family, and whatsoever. And everybody loves when I go live. And I try to go live because it's engaging with you guys. I don't like to do a pre-recorded tape because I don't get a chance to bond with you. And so it's all about that bonding. So I like to hear from you. I like for you to be in the building. And if you are in the trenches, like if you are on TikTok, if you are on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, please come on down and have open dialogue with us. We would love to hear from you. We would love to see you. We would love to have you in the building. So Shobiya, you have taught me how to say your name. So thank you. And I hope that you can come back again. Been under Kathy Green. All right, Kathy. All right. And Miss Violet said, you are not being bad, Queen. You are being so entertaining. Well, honey, you know what? You'll be surprised at what they tell me when I'm not on the air. So you guys are always sending me an email. You shoot me an email, and I love it. Y'all talk about private things. Y'all ask me to put on shows, topics that you want to hear, okay, and information that you want to hear about. And I listen, and I take that to heart, and I sit down, and as I'm writing my scripts or dialogue, not scripts. I don't do scripts. I give myself what they call notations. We do notations. We go over the notes and make I go over the notes and make sure that I'm on point with what it is I need to talk about. And see, I feel like you guys are giving me 2 hours of your or hour or 2 hours of your time, so and I appreciate that. So she says I'm not I'm entertaining. Well, if you think I'm entertaining, then okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. That's good. And Shobi La says, love your show. She gave me flower. You see that's heartfelt. That's heartfelt, y'all. She gave me flowers and the fire emoji. Thank you so much. And Violet. Violet asked me, she said, what you like to sip on, Queen? Well, Violet, I wish I could invite you to my cellar. My cellar, I mix my own flavor of drinks. I have a drink called guava rum that I've made and I've aged it. I pretty much like to sip on. I like to depending on what I'm in the mood for. If it's to be with friends and family, I'll sip on a cooler. If it's with that significant, that other that with a man, then I like to break out with the guava rum. You talking about, man, that guava rum will get you high as hell. It gets you higher than you done smoke three joints and some Hennessy. So yeah, so that's if I'm with a male companion, I will break out the cellar on them and put on some Berry White and some Al Green. But yeah, that's what I drink. I make my own homemade alcohol drinks. It comes from a line of my family from Mississippi. Well, my mother's side is from Mississippi, and my father's side is from Philadelphia. Um, Philadelphia and other parts of Mississippi. But we have been taught to make our own alcohol. So when I got some alcohol in my cellar that if you take the top off the cap off the top, it be some smoke in the city. That's all I can tell you. So my drinks, I'm just gonna say my drinks are potent. I don't know. I don't know if it'll start a fire or put out a fire, but it got some smoke when it come out the bottle. So I hope that answers your question. Um, anyway, if you guys, like I said again, if you are in the trenches, come on down, talk to the queen. I'm here to talk to you, and then because I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. Y'all have been so dutiful. Y'all, I think y'all be wanting me to stay 2 hours. See, my intentions is just to do 1 hour. Okay, my intentions is to do 1 hour. But see, y'all be coming in on the chat room, which I love it, and y'all be having questions and stuff for me. So okay, so go ahead, give me the thumbs up, support the channel. I want y'all to start getting in the habit of going to the Queen Bee channel if for all of the lessons that or all of the shows for NFAC, Black Panther, and so on and so forth. That type of stuff will be over there. And this channel will be continuing to be educational and entertaining all at the same time. So I'm not going to stop doing this show, but uh, Queen Bee will be on this show on this night starting next week. Starting next week, the Queen Bee will be on this night as well as Sunday night, along with the Queen of Radio. It'll be an hour apart. I'm going to do this show at 7, and then I'm going to go over to the next channel at 9 o'clock for the Queen Bee show. So all you night owls that want to sit up and with me, we'll be doing that on a regular basis. Hopefully, we're going to get that up and going and starting for next week. And so you're going to have to be on the lookout. You're going to have to be on the lookout. That's all I can tell you. And all of the description of all of the shows is in the description below. And don't forget when you leave here, uh, give some comments. Drop the queen some comments on the comment board. Let me know if you like, dislike, or think, or tell me what you're feeling, what's on your mind. Or you're more than welcome to send me an email at atorclass101@gmail.com. Please support the channel the best way you can. Donations are welcome, but I would prefer, if you're going to make a donation, I would prefer you to mail it the old-fashioned way, because YouTube takes 40% of a cash app that's listed on the thing. I don't feel like YouTube is deserving of 40% of my donations. That ain't happening. So if you want to make a donation to the Queen of Radio, I do still have a cash app on there. It's listed on there. If you want to make a donation to the channel, you're more than welcome to do so. Just know that I'm only going to get 40% of it. And then I might not get it the same month at all, because YouTube holds on to their till it meets a certain criteria. So if you want to make donations, you're more than welcome to, because people have asked me, why don't you have a cash app? I do have a cash app on the within the description. I don't use the cash app that much, because, like I said before, they take 40%. If you send $10, I'm only going to get 6 out of the $10. So that's the reason why I don't push that. If people want to give donations, that's fine. But I'd rather for people to buy my products. I'd rather for you guys to buy my products that is on the description page. And that way you'll really be giving your support to the channel. So with that being said, okay. Violet said, I see the wine glass and she got, oh Lord, she got me. She got the wine glass, the cooler, the beer, the champagne glass. She said, I see it. Okay. Well, I'm a real human being. Everybody have what they like to get their buzz on with. Some people like to get, some people like to smoke a joint. I ain't mad at you. Do you? You know. I'm not really a marijuana smoker. I mean, I have smoked marijuana. Not too often though. If I'm in that situation, I'll smoke a joint with a person. But my thing is, I'm more of a drinker. I mean, I'm not really a drinker. I don't even like to say drinking, because I really only drink when there's really a special occasion to drink. I'm not doing that every day, or once a week. It's probably, if I would probably say, I drink maybe 2 or 3 times a year, for a special occasion. So I'm not really a drinker. So with that being said, I'm gonna get ready to tie all of this up. I'm gonna, if there is no more comments, questions, or concerns that you want me to answer, I'm gonna put back on my cool shades. Yeah, because this is how I came in. I gotta put the specs back down. We got some more interesting things to talk about on the next program. Sunday, we're going to be talking about exposing illegal cops and sheriff actions. Yeah, we're going to talk about. They want to talk about defunding them. No, we're not going to defund them. We're going to fire them. We're going to do you one better. We're not going to give them a raise. We're going to fire them, and we're going to start with the ones in Kentucky. I'm going to briefly go over that, and we're going to also talk about the sheriff department in the state of Illinois. The state of Illinois, y'all's ass is going to be fired too. We're not going to give you a raise. We're going to get you fired. Okay. For all of your that you need to be held, they need to be held accountable. So that's what we're going to talk about on the next program for Sunday. And Sunday is going to be a dual show. It's not going to be a dual show on the same program, but it's going to be a dual show. We're going to do one for each to get the numbers all the way up there. So with that being said, if there is no more for the Queen, let me give y'all my exit music by bringing this up, and we're gonna We're gonna take it on home, y'all. Don't forget to give me them thumbs up. Click like and subscribe. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all later on Sunday. Y'all have a good one, y'all.
Premiumbeat.com. 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 Premiumbeat.com.